covering up wrongdoing is itself illegal. A second issue of concern is whether the Maliki government acted in concert with the Iranian dictatorship. Prime Minister Maliki's political party is based on support from the Shiite community of Iraq. And, of course, the Shiite community of Iraq has, in some kind, a mutual relationship with the Shiite mullah dictatorship in Tehran. Maliki's majority in the parliament depends on the political bloc that's controlled by Mr. al-Sadr, an open agent of Tehran, and whose Mahdi militia has often clashed with U.S. forces. Is the Camp Ashraf massacre a signal of even a larger problem? Is this something that has resulted in the fact that we are seeing a willingness on the part of the government of Iraq, of Prime Minister Maliki and his majority, to do the bidding of the mullah dictatorship next door? Well, if something like that is happening, and this is the reason why Iraqi military forces felt compelled to go into Camp Ashraf and massacre its residents, maybe this calls into question the entire purpose of America's involvement in Iraq to begin with. Has America spent its blood and treasure only to allow a government to come to power in Baghdad that is a puppet of the Iranian mullah dictatorship? In 1997, Iran and the State Department persuaded the Clinton administration to put the MEK on the foreign terrorist list, or foreign terrorist organization list. This naive gesture was supposed to improve relations. But we know that relations did not improve with Tehran because Tehran continued to support violence and terrorism across the region and crush dissidents at home and develop nuclear weapons. So certainly putting the people of Camp Ashraf on the terrorist list certainly didn't do any good, even if it was dishonest and in its intent to begin with. The MEK, however, remains on the terrorist list, even though it's clear the mullahs didn't start coming around and becoming more, acceptable in their behavior. The United Kingdom and the European Union have removed the MEK from terrorist lists. So we should quit playing games and also remove the MEK from terrorist lists before it results in another massacre, which is one thing that needs to be answered. Did the fact that the United States government maintain the MEK on a terrorist list in any way contribute to the string of decisions that led to the massacre of 34 innocent people, as well as the wounding of hundreds more? Now, we have learned much. We have much to learn today. What really happened on April 8th? Can we continue to protect Camp Ashraf? What is the solution? Should the residents be relocated to safe areas outside of Iraq? What is the solution? That's an interesting question for us to talk about today as well. I would be interested in hearing suggestions from the panel that we are about to happen. And one last point before we turn it over to Congressman Carnahan for his opening statement. I believe I read in a paper that 34 people were killed just a day or two ago from bombs that went off in Iraq. And it's very easy to think that those 34 people, people are still being killed. Why are we concerned about Camp Ashraf when you have other people being killed in these terrorist attacks? Well, let me note, it is not equal when a terrorist plants a bomb and kills innocent people. It is not equal to when a government exercising its sovereign authority decides in a willful way to massacre people and kill them, even though the numbers are the same. A government is expected to be responsible and to act legally and lawfully. A terrorist group, you will expect them to be the dregs of society and of the earth.